comfortable in your own sacred space, your own safe haven. And within your own sacred space, finding yourself in your own vessel, your own sacred space, your own body, reconnecting with body on a deeper level now, in a way that perhaps you had longed to all day, or perhaps for the last few days. Sitting up high on hip bones, we can allow ourselves to release the muscles which perhaps we had been holding tight to protect, strengthening. And now, in the knowledge and wisdom of your own body, we can consciously allow ourselves to release some of that tension. We can allow ourselves to rest and relax. Allow things to continue to flow. Take a deep, nourishing breath in. Expand the belly with breath, your chest, lifting collarbones. And as you breathe out, collarbones return, ribcage returns, and belly resting inwards. You could rotate your palms up towards the sky and allow your shoulders and your chest to open, allowing for even deeper breath and expansion. Here we can bring our shoulders forwards and lift them up towards your ears in that familiar way. Perhaps you've been holding them, perhaps even without realizing. Take your shoulders back now and slide your shoulder blades together and allow them to descend down your back, and notice the distance that they can travel. And with that opening of chest and that sensation of deeper expansion, we can bring one hand down onto our knee and one up to the sky. One hand receiving energy, one hand giving. Deep breath here. And as you breathe out, enjoy that sensation, that joyfulness, and deep relaxation that begins to shimmer its way throughout your entire being. Just like the cherry blossoms, vibrant and light. Imagine them gently shimmering in the breeze, that blue sky behind. Notice as the breeze encourages some of them to dance. With that invitation to bring gentle movement to your upper half, we could bring a figure of 8 style movement to our chest. You can return both hands to your knees if you'd like to, or leave both upwards to the sky as feels right for you. As you gently sway one side to the other, you can allow that to release through your glutes as well if you like. You can bring that sway into a circular motion. As you come out to the side, bring it back. Out to the side, and releasing through glutes. As you go perhaps to outer thigh even. Gradually bring that into center. You bring your chin down to your chest. Bring it back into center gradually. Bring your ear to your shoulder and allow the weight of your head to release your neck. Bring it back into center, through the other side, releasing through the other side of the neck. And back into center. You could try that a little bit faster this time, out to center. Keep a smooth movement as you bring it back into center here. Take it out to the other side. Into center. We can bring here our head into center to begin to circle one shoulder forwards and up. Bring it back and down. Other side, bring it forwards and up. Bring it back and down. One side and then the other. One side and then the other. You can allow your body to flow into that movement if you want to, as the head begins to follow the serpentine movement. If you want to, you can bring your hands gently out in front. And just a few moments here in this seated position. Circling forearms round. Take the hands wide, thumbs on top, keep the shoulders low, slide the shoulder blades down. We're going to cross in front. I'm going to be careful of the mic. And take your fingers in behind you. I could do a little kiss in the mirror there behind you. Releasing through the back of your shoulders. Take it all the way across. So this is a snake charmer movement. We could roll all the way down through your shoulders and your upper arm to your elbow. Rotate the elbow to the sky and down to the ground as it flows all the way through forearms to your wrists, your hands and your fingers. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Thumbs on top. Bring your shoulders back, slide your shoulder blades down. If you can remember which hand you had on top, you can reverse it. Bring the other one on top. Keep the shoulders low. Bring the hands all of the way around, gripping on to release through the front of your shoulder. If you feel to, you can bring your chin down to your chest here. Returning head into center, bringing hands all of the way across. And here an invitation to join me, coming upwards onto your toes. In any way that works for you, coming up, you can use your forearms and your hands to push yourself upwards if you want to, or you can imagine a ribbon attached to the crown of your head, gently pulling you upwards. And if you have a blanket, you can pop it to the side for now. And we're going to utilize that in a moment. We're going to enjoy some of those really gorgeous circles as you slide your hip out to the sides. We're grounding through our feet, bring the hip all the way back. So we're honoring the goddess and Grandmother Moon. It's those gorgeous big circles. Bring the hip out to the side. Bring it back to the side. Bring it all the way forwards. You can place your hands on your hips if that feels good for you. Enjoy that motion as you travel all the way around. Keep it nice and smooth. Enjoy that delicious sensation. Soothing, releasing, and relaxing. Soothing through low back, releasing through waist as well. And each of your organs receiving a gentle boost. Bring your hip into center here. We can repeat that to the other side as you bring your hip out to the side. Bring it forwards. Bring it out to the side. Bring it all the way back. Good, that looks gorgeous. You can bring the hands out in front if you'd like to. Keep and nice and steady. Honoring the past, the present, the future, and on the unknown. Nice. Bring it into center. We're going to slow right down. We're going to utilize that beautiful goddess curving movement, that figure of 8. Bend through your knee, extend some of the way up through the knee to shorten the space in at your waist. And tuning in now to what your body would like to receive tonight. Perhaps slower movement, perhaps slightly faster. And take your time to move into whatever flows for you. You are your own medicine woman, your own medicine man, your own medicine person. As we flow through, intuitively, instinctively, your own being, taking that movement to where you need it. We can raise our hands up overhead, and we can bring that glowing orb, a sun disk, up on top. Take it down. If you'd like to, we could reverse that movement now. So you're coming up and over with your hips and then bring it down. Up and over. Up and over. So as we enter into new moon energy, beautiful new moon energy, an opportunity to dance with that energy. It's a restorative time. It's a time for reflection, perhaps intention setting. Let's flow with that reverse figure of 8. Make it small or big as you like. Soften the edges. Allow it to flow like warm water. Or the moonlight dancing on the ocean. The cherry blossoms as they tumble through the air. Try to keep your heels on the floor. Enjoy that connection to the ground. And into center, we could gently slide out to one side and the other. Simple slide. Bringing the hip out to one side and the other. And then we're going to bring a movement that's really releasing for back. We're going to use our pelvic floor muscles to tuck tummy under, and then we're going to release that as we rotate just a little through the spine. Use pelvic floor muscles to tuck and then release through those muscles. Squeeze through pelvic floor, drawing the muscles inwards and upwards And then releasing, squeeze and release, squeeze and release, squeeze and release, squeeze and release. Try relax through your legs. Squeeze and release, squeeze and release, squeeze and release. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And hips into center. We can slide the hip outwards through center. Slide it out to the side, in through center. I'm going to bring our hands all the way around. And frame our belly, frame our face. And here, you can lean into a gorgeous releasing stretch. Coming all the way through. Try not to collapse into it. Try keep it open. Unless, taking a deep breath in as you breathe out, you'd like to release through your low back and mid back by purposefully taking that a little bit deeper on diagonal and then coming back into center, coming all the way around, returning in your own time. Oh, it feels so good. And then on the other side, so we bring that slide action into the hip again, bring it into center. And releasing through the waist and return into center. Release, through center, release. Coming into center here and framing, we're gonna bring that stretch all the way through the other side. Releasing all the way down through those long muscles, through the waist. Keep it nice and open. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, if you'd like to, you could take that on diagonal. Releasing all the way through low back and mid back. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, coming all the way back into center. Bringing hands gently down by sides. Raising hands up towards the sky. Here we can take a big wide stance, dip through your knees. If you'd like to and you feel able to, you can pivot through your hips to come gently downwards as we raise the tailbone to the sky and the crown of the head comes down to the ground and we're releasing through there. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to come round towards one side, lengthening through waist. Also lengthening through the back, the spine, releasing your glutes as well. And all the way towards rhomboids underneath your shoulder. Deep breath here. Relax through your neck. We can gradually travel back into center, still with that bend through the knees. Coming out towards the other side. Keeping the hips facing forwards. Gorgeous compound stretch, stretching multiple areas of the body at once. It's a gorgeous one for returning oxygen flow to the brain. Take a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, returning back into center, so it feels very restorative. Deep breath here. As you breathe out, if you'd like to, you can walk your hands gently forwards and extend through the back of your legs as you press your heels into the ground. Keeping the hips in that tilted motion. Lengthening all the way through hamstrings. Deep breath here. As you breathe out, gradually walking the hands back in, bend through your knees, and use the muscles of glutes as you release through the muscles of back. to gently unwind one vertebrae at a time, coming up through low back, mid back, upper back, returning shoulders, your neck, and your head. Walking the feet into center, breathing with that sensation, and then if you would like to join me down towards your mat, we can do that now. If you'd like to use a support, something to give you a little bit of elevation through your hips, you can get that now. Maybe a cushion or yoga block, or maybe an extra layer if you took off one, or a blanket. And place that in the center of your mat. We're going to come down to sitting comfortably, perhaps cross-legged or similar. Feel your hip bones pressed down into the ground. We bring our feet out in front, creating this diamond shape here, elongated diamond shape through the legs. Sitting up high, straight back all the way through. Wow, doesn't that feel gorgeous? It feels strong but soft. Alert but calm. Releasing and relaxing now. Bringing the feet together once more. How your toes have longed for this moment to reconnect. And allowing gravity to release through your hips and your thigh, inner thigh in particular. We can rest our hands on our feet. We can peel our feet apart like a beautiful, fresh, ripe piece of fruit. And then using your forearm, your elbows, as you pivot forwards or through the hips with a straight, flat back, opening up through the thigh, opening and releasing through the hip. Releasing and relaxing through there. Take a moment to relax into the stretch. If you'd like to, and it feels good for you, you can gently walk your hands out in front as you round through the back. You don't want to feel any tension through your back, so if you do, just gradually coming back closer to an upright position. But if it feels good for you, you can round through your back, release and relax through your neck. Allow your head just to hang and rest for a moment. Deep breath in here. And as we breathe out, use your hands and your forearms and gently begin to return upwards into that upright position, one vertebrae at a time. Feel each individual vertebrae aligning all the way through the full length of spine up towards the crown of the head, upwards and outwards in each direction beyond. You can bring one knee up to the sky, extend that leg away, bring the toes in towards you. Make sure you're high on hip bones, relax this leg, lifting upwards. We can shift our ribcage towards that leg and coming down over the top of that leg. Imagine bringing your ribcage over the top of your toes and out in front of you. And as you do that, allow a lengthening to be picked up through the pivot of the hips with a straight, flat back. Looking wonderful, everybody. And then bringing alignment through the crown of the head as well. Let that be in alignment with the tailbone. Releasing through the back of the leg. Let me give you the opportunity here, if you'd like to deepen that stretch, you take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, see if you can move into a little pocket of space that might open up for you. We're going to hold that stretch just for a moment longer. Take a deep breath in. As we breathe out, gently returning back up into center. We're going to lift up through our knee, bring it out towards the side. On the other side, we're going to lift upwards and slide that foot out in front. High up on hip bones, bring the toes towards you. Raising hands overhead, deep breath in, aligning through rib cage. And as you breathe out, you're going to come forwards, pivoting through the hips, alignment through the spine as you come down towards that foot. And bringing the rib cage up and over the top of those toes. So the distance that you travel is not important. The alignment through your spine and the release through your low back without tension is absolutely paramount. Take a deep breath in. If you would like to, as you breathe out, you can deepen that stretch further. Give yourself permission to move into any little pockets of space that open up for you, whilst releasing any tension that no longer serves you any purpose. Deep breath here. And as you breathe out, gradually returning, walking your way back into center, aligning through your spine. Coming back with this knee into center here. And then to finish up, bringing knees together, we're going to hug them into our chest. You can grip round. And then release that. If you'd like to join me in bringing your support to one side of the mat, if you have a blanket you'd like to cover yourself with, you can get that now. Making yourself super comfortable. And as you come down to rest, bringing alignment throughout the full length of spine. Resting either on your side or your back, or sitting. If you'd like to, you can gently close your eyes. You can sweep a wave of relaxation upwards. It travels through feet, into ankles and low legs. Feel those muscles release, relax, and lengthen. Relaxation sweeps upwards through knees, into upper legs, relaxing through thighs and hamstrings. Tell each of the muscles of feet, ankles and legs to switch off, relax, sleep. Traveling upwards like a wave of warm water. Relaxation sweeps upwards through hips and glutes. muscles of the hips and glutes, dissolving any tension, sinking down deeper and deeper into your own relaxation. As relaxation sweeps upwards through long muscles of back into waist, belly, and chest. Long muscles of back lengthen, waist releases. Each of your internal organs eases, giving them all of the space that they so deserve. Into chest, able to take a deep, nourishing breath in. Expansive, nourishing, nurturing, healing, soothing, and rejuvenating. Tell each of the muscles of your torso to switch off, relax, sleep. As relaxation sweeps through shoulders, upper arms, through your elbows into heavy forearms, wrists descending, any tension releases, hands and even your fingertips relax, heavy with comfort, melting away, dissolving down. Shoulders and neck release with gravity and warmth, sinking down as relaxation sweeps upwards into your scalp with a tingle, round onto your face, relaxing each of the muscles of face. Your airways and sinuses begin to clear. Relaxing your eyes, relax your jaw, your mouth and throat. Tell each of the muscles in your upper half to switch off, relax, sleep. Relax your brain. Your brain is relaxed. Relax your entire being. Your entire being